A group representing the main Loyalist factions in Northern Ireland says the creation of an EU customs border under the Brexit deal undermines the union with Britain and, as a result, has withdrawn support for the Good Friday peace agreement. The Belfast Agreement brought to an end a conflict that claimed over 3,500 lives. The Loyalist move comes amid a row this week over trading rules and a wider push for a referendum on Irish unity from the main nationalist party, Sinn Fein. Fergal Keane has been gauging reaction amongst Unionists.
The echoes of the past are being summoned forth. The old fear of the union broken, of being sold out to the Catholic South.
In our province, we say never, 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 never.
But the Troubles have ended. The power of the Catholic Church has faded away. The Southern government speaks of respecting Unionist fears.
I don't believe the future of the island of Ireland is about majoritarianism. In the crudest sense. I think it's about consensual relationships, trust.
He sort of gets it, you know, he gets it.
But soothing words don't reassure Loyalist politician Billy Hutchinson, who feels Irish nationalism is advancing against divided Unionists. He served 15 years in jail for murdering 2 Catholics during the Troubles, but later became an advocate of the peace process. More than 20 years after the peace agreement, it's a measure of enduring mistrust here that for him Irish unity would mean victory for Sinn Fein, the party that spoke for the IRA.
If we were to live in a 32-county Ireland, I would imagine some of that power would be decentralised, and if that power was decentralised to an Ulster where it was 6 counties or 9 counties, we would feel persecuted because the people who would have the power would be Sinn Fein.
I think I am right in saying we are the most loyal part of Great Britain.
But 100 years after the foundation of a Unionist-ruled Ulster at the heart of the British Empire, that world has been changed by the Troubles, by demographics and global transformation.
Belfast, city of 1,000 launches, topped all previous...
The industrial muscle of the Unionist working class is gone, memorialised in popular art. Where thousands once laboured to build ships like Titanic, Amazon now employs dozens. In this time of change, I wondered what a younger generation of Unionists might feel about the prospect of a united Ireland. Sarah Crichton is a lawyer, left-wing in her politics and avowedly pro-union.
I don't know where I fit in. Where do I fit in a united Ireland? You know, I'm British and I'm Irish as well, but it is something that worries me. It worries me, I guess, not so much the idea of it happening, though obviously I don't want it to happen. It's that it happens and we've no plan, we don't know what it's going to look like.
There's no physical frontier on the island anymore. But among many rural Protestants, the long memory of killing has left deep wounds. This is the Orange Hall at Altnavay, 3 miles from the border. A frequent target of vandalism, it has a beleaguered air. 6 Protestants were murdered here at the time of Ireland's partition 100 years ago. And this 15 minutes drive away is King's Mills, scene of a more contemporary massacre. 10 Protestant workmen were lined up by the roadside and shot dead by the IRA in 1976. It was a sectarian retaliation for the killing of local Catholics.
Kenny Wharton hid 2 wee girls, they were only toddlers.
Alan Black was the only survivor.
And that was his whole world.
What comes back, if I can ask you?
My 18-year-old apprentice screaming for his mummy and a gunman coming over and blowing his face away. And he was shouting, "Mummy, mummy, mummy." That comes back. That comes back often.
With all this talk of a border poll, I've met people, and I met a lot of Protestants who are unsettled, fearful of what might be coming. What do you feel about it?
I'm not fearful. if a border poll, well, it's like everything else, like Brexit or anything else. Whoever votes for it will get it. I'm a unionist by nature, but I'll take whatever is voted on, whatever the vote is.
A poll isn't imminent and predicting a result not possible. But there's no certainty that the ties which defined their identity will endure for the generations to come. Fergal Keane, BBC News, Belfast.